Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it here. Move that out of the way. Okay. I'm immediately hearing a song in my head. I hear it in like every movie ever. It's like, I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. I don't know who sings that, but let's be a message for somebody. Aquariuses, I actually want to start laughing because I feel like you guys are in quite the conundrum. Aquarius. So we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And then let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So I must say, Aquarius, I'm feeling something very positive for you guys. I'm actually seeing like a field of flowers. When I tapped into your energy, I immediately felt very happy. I feel a field of flowers is really what I see here. So you guys might actually be very drawn to flowers in this point of time. Like you might be buying flowers, you might be picking flowers. There's something about flowers for you guys that is extremely prominent. In that earth energy as well. It's like an earthly, motherly energy that you guys are actually stepping into without even realizing it, I feel. And your energy is completely different than Gemini, because Gemini, I was feeling, I actually feel like you guys might be dealing with a Gemini where you're learning how to heal a situation through working with that type of an energy, or with a Gemini-like energy, or that energy in specific. But the energy for you guys was such a dramatic shift. I went from being very monotone, no offense to people who are in Gemini energy right now, but I felt very almost like melancholy, and it was extremely heavy. And then it's like you step into Aquarius energy and you guys are like, boom, like, I mean, you guys are like sky high right now. Like a boom, 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 like extremely quick, very fast. The messages are coming to me like very like ba 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 da 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 da. So that's really how I feel right now. And for me to bring up the Gemini read, there might be something in that for you. If not, toss it out. It's no big deal. But I do take that into consideration whenever I bring an energy with me into it. Even after separating my energy to step into your energy, I'm still being reminded of something in the Gemini read that I feel might be worth watching for you guys, because I'm also feeling something within the family. So if you have family members who are strong Gemini placements, there might be a message that is for you to kind of help in a situation. I'm not quite sure what that means. So I hope that lands for some of you guys, but obviously that is a message for somebody, so I have to say it. So there is a situation right off the bat that I feel that is worth waiting for. I feel like divine timing is essential in your life right now. Not even working, it's essential. And I actually feel like you guys are extremely comfortable with where you're at when it comes to waiting for what it is that you guys are waiting for. It's like something's coming to you. So that by focusing on what's around you to heal, because I feel like you're actually working through a lot of karma right now within the family. So I'm actually seeing that as you heal these wounds that might be with parents, I'm seeing 2 parents here and a child. So your healing might have to do with some childhood situations with your parents, and by healing those significant family matters, you're going to feel like you can move forward without having to control it. And I feel like you guys have really mastered the ability to take a seat and to let go of what you can't control and stepping into what you can control. So the things that you can control are yourself and your responses and your emotions and your perceptions and everything that pertains to you. But what you can't control is the outside world and everything that goes on with other people. So you're really mastering that with taking a step back and allowing the universe to actually work in your favor. And I do feel like everything that is going on right now is divinely guided for you guys. And I feel like you've actually seen it since you were a child. So this might go a little bit deep for you guys. There's some type of dream that you've had since you were a child. And it's coming into fruition and you're kind of watching it unfold. And you're like, is this really going to happen for me? And I'm feeling, yes, it is. So whatever that might be, yeah. It's definitely something that happened or you saw or you felt when you were a child. You're tapping back into that. You're tapping back into that awareness that you had as a child, that drive that you had as a child, and you're putting it to use now. And it's like you're remembering. And I'm actually hearing, I don't know why I'm being brought to Hocus Pocus, that movie Hocus Pocus, but there's a part in there's a scene in the movie where I believe her name is Winnie, and she can't remember like what something is, like it's like this last thing that she's missing, and they're all like kind of like walking around her like her sisters, and they're like, remember Winnie, remember Winnie, remember. And I actually feel like that's been happening to you, where it's like you've been trying to remember something, and like you've had like spiritual encouragement, like remember, like they've been encouraging you to remember. And it's like all of a sudden it's like it comes back to you and you're like, oh my gosh, like what is this? And I feel like it's time for you to make it happen. Like it's time for you to get going, like get that fire back, get that passion back. And I feel like whatever it is that you're pursuing, whether it be career or love, it's safe for you to do so. So it's safe for you to bring that passion back, because maybe some of you Aquarians have actually kind of turned off some of that passion due to stuff that might have happened in your childhood. It made you feel like you couldn't do something, or whatever the case may be. When it comes to that childhood wound, you're learning that it's safe to open that back up again. It's safe to be yourself again. And I feel like that's a message for somebody. It's safe to be yourself again. It's safe to be you. It's safe to love yourself and to love those around you. It's safe to do so. That's a big message for somebody. So yeah, let me grab the cards here. You guys are very intense right now. A lot of energy coming through. And they're actually showing me another scene in Hocus Pocus right now where I believe it's one of the I believe they're the Sanderson sisters in Hocus Pocus. It's the one that wears the burgundy cape. Is her name Sarah? Maybe? I'm not sure. But she, like, there's something that she does in that movie where it's where, like, they all take off. Like, one has a broom, and, like, one of them has a vacuum cleaner, and, like, one of them has, I think it might be a mop, and it's, like, the intent that she has when she holds this up, to make it, like, to help her fly. Like, it's something about her face or, like, her reaction or, like, the way that she does it with, like, the passion and the enthusiasm, or, like, even, like, the childhood excitement. Like, it's kind of fuzzy to me at the moment. But they're showing me that scene, so that might be a message for somebody. And I am trying to not talk and shuffle at the same time, because I know it is kind of loud, but I have my phone and my laptop, so I know that the speaker and the microphone, like, they're not the best quality. So I'm trying to get there. But I really appreciate all of the feedback that I get and all of the comments. Like, I love to read them. And, like, I've just been, like, so blown away by some of the stuff that I've seen. It's just, like, it makes my heart so happy. And I love you guys for that. So thank you all for the comments and all that stuff. It means the world to me. Aquarius. So right off the bat, I did see a King of Pentacles kind of flip up, but it didn't want to fall down. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Oof, first card out, you have the Three of Swords here. You could be dealing with somebody who has really stabbed you in the back quite a few times. Oh, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you're dealing with a situation where you feel like you've always had the knives thrown at you. It's like you've never had the upper hand when it comes to like a love situation or a relationship. It's like you've been through constant backstabbing and constant heartache, and there's one thing that you've been fixated on, and it's like the people around you who you trusted to be close to you have stabbed you in the back. And I feel like through that heartache, and now this could be connected to family stuff too, so it doesn't have to be friends or like lovers who have stabbed you in the back. This could be family situations. It could be, you know, being hurt by family, being hurt by and feeling betrayed by family, and feeling as if that, you know, somebody was kicking you when you were low, like somebody was already kicking you when you were down. And I feel like that's turning in your favor now with the Wheel of Fortune. Like you have the upper hand in this. And by riding out this wheel, I feel like something's going to come out of it that's very positive. So you do have what we have here. Sorry, you guys. I just got sucked into this card. We have the Nine of Swords here. And this talks to me about as you're navigating this wheel, okay, you have anxiety. You're very trapped in your head, Aquarius. Like this energy is insane. It's very, very intense. This is a very specific message. There's new life that's budding around you. It's giving you anxiety. The change is giving you anxiety. The not knowing what's happening or what spoke to go at next. Like there's something going on that's keeping you locked in your head, and it's actually preventing you from looking at the you have knowledge. You have the book of knowledge right in your hand. You have the information that you need to study, but it's like you don't know what direction to go in or where you're pulled. There's a lot of anxiety that comes out of this because you're like, am I being guided? Am I going the right way? Am I doing the right thing? Am I seeing what I need to see? But that anxiety is actually keeping you stuck. And by keeping you stuck, it is like you need to look down and open the book that you have right in front of you. That's a very symbolic phrase for somebody. What that means to me is that you have everything that you need. There's so many blossoms and buds and flowers all over these cards. And that tells me that there's new life, there's new abundance, there's a fresh new beginning. And it's like the dog is going crazy outside right now. So it's like there's something that's coming towards you, or that you're being like warned about almost. Like there's something where it's like there's something that you see coming. And it's like you know that you're going to have to make a decision because time is of the essence. And I'm hearing the flowers, the flowers, like the flowers, the blossoming. There's something for you to harvest. And it's like the flowers they're blooming, they're blossoming, and it's like the stage right before they start to wilt. And that's what I'm seeing for you guys, is like there's something about it. There's something about going out and harvesting those flowers before they wilt. And I'm not sure what that means. But they're showing me like the life cycle of the flower. So there's some seeds that have been planted that are blooming, that are blossoming, but it's like they're honing in on this time. There's something that it's like time for you to step into something. It's time for you to navigate your ship. Bear with me, Aquarius. This is a very, very symbolic read. It's time for you to navigate. It's time for you to step into your time. It's like it's time for you to end this cycle of feeling backstabbed and heartbroken. It's time for you to step away. It's your time to get up and to pull those knives out of your back and to navigate the new. It's time for you to step into your power. It's time for you to step into your position. This could be relating to, we have the Sun card here. So this could be relating to work. This could be relating to a relationship or people, but I feel very strongly, I feel a presence of work coming out of this, where it's like you've been working through whatever's going on in your family, and by focusing so much of your time on that, you didn't even realize you propelled yourself into a position of being, this Eight of Swords actually came out before the Sun. So you actually propelled yourself into, you got yourself out of an illusionary cycle. There was some type of delusion, there was some type of an illusion. You realized it's like you heard the clock, you heard the bell, and you heard it and you awoke into it. And even though despite your anxiety that you have, you're navigating it, you're moving towards it, you're mastering the mind. You're mastering the mind, and you're putting the mind and the heart over each other. You're balancing your mind and your heart over mind. You're balancing it, and you're looking at the clock, and the clock is dinging, and it's like I hear like a church bell, where it like a church bell rings. It's like that type of like a bell ringing, and you hear it, and it's time for you to step into something. It's time for you to move forward. And I feel like it's been illuminated to you. This actually I'm going to put under here, because that's how I set my cards. You've been illuminated to cycles. And I think that there are 3 things in specific that you've been illuminated to in a very short period of time that have to do with your own development and growth. It has to do with what's been holding you back. There are 3 things that you've been illuminated towards. And those 3 things have to do, I feel like somebody found out something about their ancestors, or an ancestral pattern, or some type of karma they've been illuminated to, and that was like that was the ticket. So we have the moon, oh wow, so we have the sun and the moon, and then we have the 4 of Cups. So this Wheel of Fortune, this like what's coming for you that's positive, has not been illuminated to you. It's been hidden. There's something that's been hidden to you, and wow, they're taking me really deep into this. Hold on. It's like you've seen the truth of a situation, and it's your time for this to come out. Like it's this time, like you've done some type of reflection, you've done some type of work where it's taken you, like you've gone to the water, you've seen the reflection of what it is that you need to see. And I'm actually seeing in this reflection that there's other faces that I'm seeing behind the reflection of the girl in the water here. And I think that has to do with ancestor stuff. There's something about ancestors here, and there's something that's been illuminated. And I think that whatever it was keeping this person stuck, and now their ability to transform has been illuminated to them. Like secrets were like revealed, family secrets, secrets that went on when they were a kid maybe. Like there's something that's been illuminated that now that this person sees, they don't feel, they feel like they've, it's like someone's sad, but it's like they're taking that sadness and they're navigating it. They're navigating the anxiety, They feel like they've missed their opportunity, like with love and with, you know, having abundance, but they didn't. It's an illusion. That sadness is like an illusion, and they're navigating away from it. This is very cryptic, and again, this could be you or the person that you're dealing with, or this could actually be a mix of both energies. So you're going to have to use your best discernment to figure it out, of like what, you know, resonates with you. And believe me, like if this doesn't resonate with you, which it not everything will, just throw it out. You know, there are amazing readers on YouTube who do a beautiful job at what they do, and you know, I'm sure that somebody has a message for you in there if this doesn't resonate with you. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Star. So right there, Aquarius, there, like, here's your energy right on the board. So there's been a situation that has called for absolute divine healing. And this healing has navigated you out of a place of anxiety, navigated you out of a place of sorrow and feeling like you, like, I'm just hearing like the blues, like you have had the blues for a period of time, and there's an opportunity that's going to present itself to you that's like, wow, did I make these seeds grow? Did I really plant these seeds? Is this really what it is? And this opportunity has actually been there for a long time. Like, it's been actually, I feel, waiting for you. There's something about creativity and hard work and bringing in the, I'm just hearing like young grasshopper. Like there's some type of like mentorship or apprenticeship or something that's been, it's like your earthly rights. It's like your earthly rights. I'm not sure what that is. Like you could be a healer or something in the arts. And it's like this opportunity has been here, it's been growing, it's been being fed by the land. It's been being fed by the land. And now it's up to you to decide where are you going to go. And the Seven of Cups under the Eight of Swords here tells me that there's some type of an illusion where you're not sure what to do. There's some confusion. Which one do I pick? Which avenue do I pick? You know, what direction do I want to go in? And it's being illuminated by the sky. Like there's something, like the stars are illuminating something over the moon. And this moon, something's going to happen, I feel, this week. And this is the first week of October. So there's something here for you, Aquarius, this week. There's something here. And you've done so much work on yourself that you're going to have a variety of options. And I don't think you see it coming. But it's because you're kind of still wrapped up in your head a little bit about what's going on. But there's opportunities that are going to really nurture and like bless your heart. Like you're going to feel fulfilled. You're going to feel like you have so many options. And you have something very stable and very productive that's coming at you that you've actually been working very hard towards. It's like you've been waiting for time to present itself, for this opportunity to present itself. And now that you've achieved this level of working on yourself, this opportunity can finally reveal itself to you. Like this opportunity finally can reveal itself. And then we have the Lovers. So there's something here where you feel like you've been playing a game. You feel like you've been playing a strategy game. There's a key to something that's been illuminated that I feel like when you work with this other person, yeah, here's the Tower. So somebody's going to come in. Somebody's going to come in. And when this person comes in, they're going to help you build something. They're going to help you build this foundation. They're going to help you achieve this Ace of Pentacles. They're going to build community with you. They're going to build friendship with you. They're going to build with you. And this Tower is going to heal something. It's going to give you the key to unlocking this beautiful, beautiful love between two people. It's like two people are being pulled together unknowingly, because I don't think you know about each other. I think there's somebody who's going to step in, and the two of you have the key to unlocking something, because you both are going in the same direction. You both want the same thing. And I feel like you don't know each other yet. But it's like they hold the other part. They hold, not the other part, but it's like they're going to meet you with passion. They're going to meet you with excitement. They're going to come in quick. They're going to come in like fire. They're going to come in like a wildfire. Yeah, so they're going to come in like wildfire. And I clarified the Knight of Wands, and I actually got the King of Wands. So this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this person could just be somebody who's extremely passionate, who's extremely flirtatious, who has a lot of energy, a lot of power, who they ignite something. They have a lot of charisma. This person has a lot of charisma, but they're very emotionally present, despite the King of Wands here, because I'm being pulled to the Lovers, and this person in the Lovers here is wearing a lot of blue, and I associate that color a lot with like healing emotions and just emotions in general. And it's somebody who illuminates. They're gonna illuminate you to something. They're gonna tell you something. This person's gonna come in extremely quick, and they're gonna point exactly to what it is that you two need to do. They're gonna do something. Wow. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Sorry, the Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. There's a Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You guys are dealing with some type of extreme situation here where you're dealing with a counterpart, or you're dealing with somebody who's going to match you. And this person has the same momentum, has the same drive, has a very similar situation to you, but in different ways. And it's like they've been illuminated to something, and you've been illuminated to something, and it's like you've been calling out to this person, and you've been actually attracting this person in unknowingly. There's a lot of fire on the board here, but you've been attracting somebody in without even realizing it. You've been calling somebody in without even realizing it, because of all the work that you've been doing on yourself, the work that you've been putting in on yourself and healing yourself. It somehow has created like I feel like almost like a catalyst effect, where you've touched somebody, or you're going to encounter somebody, and it's just like a boom. Like you guys are like, whoa, like what is this? Like, what is this connection? What is this truth? What is this clarity? Like there's some type of clarity, and then, oh my gosh, with the King of Swords right underneath, and then the Two of Cups. This is all underneath the deck here with the High Priestess. Like something is going to be revealed to you. This person's extremely logical. This person is very, they could be a little bit reserved with their emotions at first, but this person knows how to defend. You have the King of Wands and the King of Swords here. So this person knows how to be intelligent and how to have fire and passion, and also how to be in control of their emotions. And they're going to reveal something to you. And I feel like part of you is already, it's like you're going to know, but it might take some time for this to come out. But it's like when you meet this person, you're going to get like clarity. You're going to see the truth. It's going to be illuminated to you. Or this person is going to give you some type of truth when they come in. But it's like there's a connection here. And if this is a business partner that you meet, this person, like, what a contact this is going to be. Like, this is going to be somebody who is going to help you build, who's going to help you thrive. This person is somebody who can meet you on your level, and you guys meet each other and you get each other. And I don't know, I feel like this is going to develop into some type of a relationship or some type of a connection, because I feel love. And it's like you guys are going to look at each other and it's like you guys are just going to know. And I feel like it's going to come out of nowhere. And because it's like you're working on yourself, you're navigating yourself, you know, time. And it's like maybe that's why the time is so present, because time is of the essence. And it's like the right opportunity is going to present itself because the time is here, the timing is here, the opportunity is here. So make sure that you're, you know, just living your best life, and know that as you're working through yourself and working through your family issues and whatever it is that you're healing that involves your family or your friends, by letting go of everything and just allowing things to be, something's coming in for you that I think is going to completely, like, I don't think you're gonna see it coming, because you're gonna be like, what? But it's like the key is here. The key to unlocking something is here, and the both of you have it. You have it right between you. You're going to build something that's extremely stable, that's extremely healing. It's going to fulfill the both of you. You both are counterparts to each other. You both match each other's energies. One is extremely logical and is going to be illuminated to something, or they are going to illuminate you to something. And it is a soulmate connection here with the Two of Cups. And with the High Priestess, it's like, it could be hidden, and I feel like it's in a book. Like, it's like this has been in the books for you. Like, something has been written in the books for you. That's all I'm hearing, is something's been written in the books for you. And it's like, okay, is it time yet? Maybe around Halloween you might get a message. Or a clue, I should say. It's like, are you going to get a clue? So we have the Six of Water. So memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, and romanticizing the past. But with the Six of Water in this card, like, I read my cards intuitively. So off of this, it tells me that something's coming back from the past. There's going to be some type of a resurgence from the past. This person might trigger your past. They might remind you a lot of somebody. Or they could be somebody from your deep past, is what I'm hearing. It's a deep situation. We have the Queen of Water. Like, look at all the emotion that's coming out here. Like, this is all water. This is all water energy. You have a lot of fire and a lot of water. And see, on the Lover's card here, there's, you know, the red I associate with fire, and then the blue I associate with water. So relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition and care for yourself and others. And then we have the Two of Air. So being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, and pretending that there is no problem. So if you are in a situation right now where it's like you're feeling a little bit indecisive, you're unable to make a decision, there's some type of decision that's going to need to be made where you have to acknowledge the problem head on. So whatever it is that's causing you to feel stagnant, or whatever it is that's causing you to feel anxious, you have to make a decision about it, and you have to face it head on. And you actually have the Knight of Water here that came out too. So this is an emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. Falling in love or a wedding proposal. The need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. So if you get faced with a situation where you're unable to make a decision and, you know, don't want to acknowledge something, there's something that needs to be balanced out between the emotions. There needs to be some type of resurgence of, okay, how do I deal with this? Because, you know, Aquarians are you guys are the water bearers. So there's something with the emotions here where it's like you need to acknowledge something, and it's like events are moving at a very quick pace here with the Eight of Fire. So delays are over, and many things are going to be happening at once for you. So there's a need to acknowledge something head on before this happens. Wow, Aquarius, that's intense. That is so intense for you guys. I love you guys so much. This is what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and thank you all again for all of your support, your comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. It really means the world to me. Thank you again. I will talk to you soon. I love you guys.